in our teachers, we see it in media, it's everywhere. Transgender people are not normalized in any way, shape, or form. Thank you for the little crown.
Have you seen Euphoria? Have you seen the Barbie movie? Have you seen any of the new media that's coming out that's
I have seen the Barbie. I have seen the Barbie movie, and the trans representation is bare bones. Absolutely bare bones.
Though, right? It's still there.
It is minimal. The vast majority that movie is incredibly cis-normative.
Oh, I don't like the Barbie movie at all. I'm just saying.
Oh, I think it's a perfectly enjoyable movie. But it is incredibly cis-normative.
I loved the movie, honestly.
So I guess back to the topic at hand. Can men get pregnant? Do you think men can get pregnant?
Yep.
How so?
Because trans men are men.
Literally where we started, Carly. Trans men are men.
Trans men are trans men.
Trans men are men. Nope. Men is the noun. Trans is the adjective.
Right?
Trans men are not cis men.
Right. So they're not men.
No, cis men are not only the only ones that are men.
So cis is you can either have it or not have it. It doesn't change whether you were born that way. If you have trans, that does indicate you transition from one gender to the next. Does that?
No, it does not.
Oh, it does.
You are factually wrong. I understand, Carly.
Woman.
I understand why people have this misconception, but it is a misconception. Transgender does not mean transition. Trans is a prefix meaning on the opposite side of, and in the context of transgender people, it means that your sex assigned at birth does not align with your gender identity. It does not mean.
What you were, so you switched.
No.
It means the same.
No.
Honey,
no, you are factually wrong. You are talking to a transgender person and trying to tell me that I don't know what it means to be transgender.
It's the same prefix. Trans and trans, it's the same prefix. It doesn't matter in what word you use. It's still the same prefix.
It can be used in different ways. Transition means that something changes. Transgender means that your sex and your gender don't align. Transatlantic means that something is on the opposite side of the Atlantic from you.
Okay. Right. Pause. So you see,
transportation and transgender and transition are not all the same thing.
I understand that. You guys are barely letting me get a word in. You said it yourself, Adora. If you're transatlantic, you're on the opposite side of the sea. If you're transgender, you're the opposite side.
But it doesn't mean that you transitioned to the other side of the sea.
No, I know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you are trans, your gender is the opposite of what you were assigned at birth, right?
You said transitioned. You said that we were transitioning from one thing to another, and I'm telling you that's wrong.
I'm telling